What's up, guys? My name is Bubble Play. Welcome to another episode of Washington Capitals Future GM series. In case you're just tuning in, we are managing Washington Capitals 10 years in advance. We started in the season number 11, basically, so we synced for 10 years. But it's just for those of you guys who just watching this for the first time. For the rest of you, thank you for watching, and we are moving on. And a little technical note: I have a different mic now. It's not like it's something special, but it should be. I think it should be more clear of a sound, and clicking should be less of a problem. I know some of you guys had complaints about that, and I totally want to fix it. So, if you will leave any feedback about sound quality, if you see the difference, if it's better, if you don't see it, or if maybe it's worse, I would be delighted to hear that. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can speak correctly today. So, we just finished the regular season. We won the President's Trophy. It was a tough race with Vancouver for the President's Trophy for some time, but we kind of, rushed away from them. Yeah, we can't see it right now, so you'll probably remember it anyway. And now we are about to play in the playoffs, and the first opposition that we will be facing is Philadelphia Flyers. I will remind you that Ted Leonsis, he's the owner. He is our first year, and we made some revolutionary moves. I will show you the guys. I'll show you guys the lines a little bit later. We made some revolutionary moves, and he says that we kind of gotta be in conference finals to make it all, worth it. And well, it's challenging, but I think we have a capability to do that. But it means that we need to go at least through the first two rounds. Of course, I want to win a Stanley Cup in the first year with a new team, but well, we kind of need to be real. But exit in the first two rounds is unacceptable both by me and by my boss, the owner. So, a little bit of a social media, and we can see the tweet from Wayne Simmons. Yeah, he's a long-time Flyer, but right now he is Anaheim Duck, so he's in the Western Conference, and he kind of can discuss those things more freely now. And here is the tweet that he writes. In Flyers Capital Series, my money will be on the Flyers. Washington is just a bunch of rookies. They may have won in regulation, but none of them have been in NHL players. They have no idea what's it like. Well, that's a strong statement, Wade Simmons. I actually don't know what is your playoff situation. It's easy for you. Yeah, you are not in the playoffs, but well, I guess it allows you to speak. Okay, that's interesting. That's something. Maybe we can use it. And we also have a text from our assistant Sam, and he is kind of analyzing the team that we are having. In Philly, they have filthy top six. Basically, all of them are plus 20 goal scorers, 20 plus goal scorers. Their defense is adequate. Their goalie duo is probably the best in the league. Okay, let's look at the lines to see if Sam is actually making any sense. I think he does. He's a professional, so let's go into the view lines. Okay. Also, Sam didn't write him, but we discussed it. Philadelphia Flyers, they are not really that good in special teams. So their power play is about 15% for the season, and their penalty kill is about 81.5, something like that. I don't remember what exactly he told me. But yeah, it means that special teams can be our strong suit in this series. And look at that. Yeah, and Sam is basically right. They have Patrick Kane, who is a playmaker only, by only de jure. So he can score like a crazy person, and of course we should be afraid of him. Claude Giroux and Patrick Kane is a hell of a duo, and Virtanen he's a young sniper. He has great shooting category, and he scored 30 goals. Second line, only the center is a little bit weak. Sam forgot to mention that. He is 79 overall, and I don't think that he produces many points. But Voracek and Christo is another young sniper. They are really dangerous. They have a lot of snipers, and their first line really scares me, actually. Third line is more than adequate. Hagelin, I think he's adequate defensively, and I think they can do some damage. Their centers, they have their best, second best center on the fourth line for some reason. I don't know why. I think they have a deficit with the center because this is Marcus. Is it right? Yeah, Marcus Foligno, and he's not a center. I think he's a winger. So no centers on this team. That's also something to consider. Tatar is a great defensively, probably. They have Fraser McLaren, who is like 50 years old by now, and Fournier. I don't know much about him, but well, he's a power forward. It means that he is kind of a compromise defensively, most definitely. Thrower, I think Thrower was a point producer. He had something like 35 points. I saw that. Shen, he is. Maybe he's even top 2, but probably not. Hjalmarsson, McDonald, Hagen, Dietz. It's an adequate, Sam put a right name on it. It's adequate defense. It's nothing spectacular, but it probably can make it done. They have a lot of defensive defensemen and two-way defensemen, so they are pretty strong defensively. And and look at that, 288 overall goalies. This is they got Malcolm Subban from the Boston. They gave up Couturier. They could use a good defensive center actually, so that's a little bit weird from them. But anyway, they probably got some depth too. And Subban looks like he's their starter. He is an experienced goalie. He's around 30 years old, so probably we will be facing him. Okay, and let's have a quick look at our lines before we begin. Monkey, Brugman, Kucherov, great line, really proves itself great. Second line, especially Dauphin and Backstrom, are really working great together. Dauphin has a better face-off rating than Backstrom, so he's playing as a center, and he scored more than 40 goals, I think. Third line, we have a little bit of a change. We made a trade, and now we have Melvin Williams, and probably he will be an improvement defensively. Fourth line is adequate. Archer, well, I hope he will grow in the future. Okay. Defensively, it's not as strong as I would like it. It's still work in progress. Right now, it's actually a lot of rookies. So Wade Simmons is not really missing the point by much here. We have really young defensive core, and hopefully we can make something done. And goalies, they have a small advantage. Scoville, I hope that Scoville will be one of those really clutch goaltenders who are really, really playing great in the playoffs. Okay, I think the last thing that left for us to take care about is settings. I'm sorry if I guys missed something. Maybe I promised to show you something, or well, I don't really remember it by now. I'm turning injuries on for playoffs, of course, to make it more interesting, and rotating goalies is set to off. And I was thinking a lot about this comment, and players probably saw it. Of course they did. Those things, they fly around fast, and I decided to use it to our advantage. And I got to my printer, and look at that. This is our locker room door, and I put two things on it. I put just a piece of paper where I put a direct quote of Wade Simmons' tweet, which is, well, it's not a pleasant thing to read. And also, I found this hilarious photo where it actually looks like Wade Simmons is making fun of Washington Capitals. This is really great, and I do it with the only purpose in my mind. I want my young guys to be pissed. They're young, they're fierce, and I don't want them to be too comfortable because they had a great regular season, because this is actually, Wade Simmons is actually right. We have really inexperienced team, and we might have a huge difficulties even in the first round. So this probably will piss some people off. It will make them angry, and we can use this anger, we can channel it into the performance, and I hope that it will work. And I remember the one last thing that I think I haven't done yet. Yes, I haven't done it. I will do it really quickly. Sorry guys. GM options. Halak is not looking like anything good. I remember. Now I remember. Some of you guys wanted to see how far Halak has dropped. He's dropped from 85 originally to 79. You see, this is his reflexes all dropped. Puck control dropped, and athletic. He's pretty athletic, and he's the same. But no, he is not good enough. Now, I will send him down, and we will bring up Altschuler. We signed him for a long term. He's not really listed as a backup yet, but well, we don't really want to call him up. And Halak can go down. He's 79. I thought he was 80. Yeah, he's dropping down fast. And my only hope is that he will retire in the end of this year because, well, he is making a lot of money, and we need those money off our edit lines. Hershey, we can go best lines there. He will probably be the starter there. Okay. And now we are definitely ready to... Okay, edit lines manually. Oh, yes, I forgot to put him in. I'm so silly. Okay, Altschuler, how old is he? 29. Can be this decent third or maybe even second goalie for us for many years to come. Okay, so now everybody's pumped up, everybody's pissed off on Wade Simmons. He's not even playing, so I think it's really smart move on my part to really use his quote as like a red cloth on a bull for a Philadelphia Flyers. So we channel it on the Philly using his past, Wade Simmons' past. So okay, we are ready to sim, and this is really exciting. The first playoff performance of us. And okay, we will do it our classic style. We will sim first two periods. First period, yes, a 1-1. So Fraser McLaren, 50-year-old. Well, I know he's not 50. I'm joking. 50-year-old Fraser McLaren and Burakovsky on the second line. Subban is in the net, and it's 1-1. Okay, looks like we have a lot of shots, and maybe our supporters, they really behind us in this game, and they give us strength. Okay, second period. Oh, what a goaltending, festivities happening. Hjalmarsson, McInnes, this is their second line center. Christo, their second line is really working. They got in front. They scored 3, but we are on a rise. We have some momentum. Dauphin and McGinn scored 2 goals, and we are only 1 goal behind. And okay, I hope you guys can do it. Come on, we need to score 1 more. First line, McKeon, thank you. It looks like it's the first line, and it's a tie game, 4-4. What will it be? Oh man, what a playoff debut for my team. No, and first line is really scoring. Can we tie it? Miracle, please. No miracle here, and we are losing 5-4. And yes, after the first 4 goals, no. This one, we can see exactly when they got Altschuler in the net. And you see Scoville, Christos is scoring on Christo is still scoring on Scoville, and then Altschuler is in the net, and Altschuler was in the net for the half of the game basically. Well, not the best debut for our team, and especially for Spike Scoville, but it's still too early to say. Well, I hate Wade Simmons, and I was really expecting. Well, we had a great offense, and that's really a great thing, but really, it's all unacceptable. Altschuler is even the 3rd star. Yeah, he faced some shots and he only allowed 1 goal. Great job, Altschuler, but we will not be putting you in the net for the next game. Oh, and we have Melvin Williams injured, but it's a day-to-day injury, so he can play. It's probably something, some bruise or something. It's totally fine. Okay, I want much more solid performance. And then, okay, continue. It does not matter. Solid performance in game 2. I really want it. Okay. Scoville and Subban are in the net, like our official Twitter says, as you can see in the message center. And we are ready to move on. We're going to beat those guys. So let's see. Okay. The same thing we do. Come on, guys. Come on. I know you can do that. First period, let's start strong. And we allow 2 goals. And Scoville looks like he's not really saving much. Kucherov scored. First line finally. And we are down 2-1. Okay, but we have a lot of shots, so maybe it's not too late. Okay, second period. Yes. Burakovsky and Dauphin. Second line produced, and we are in the lead going into the third. Scoville, Spikey, you need to do it. You need to do it right. You need to really shut them down. And we need to score a dagger. Power play. Yeah, their penalty kill is not that strong suit. Burakovsky, he scored, I think, 2 or even 3 goals in this game. In this series so far. Yes. And we beat those guys. And it's 4-2. Well, not in the series, in the second game, and it's 1-1, and we are tied. The first playoff victory for basically everybody on our team. I don't even know if anybody's really not on our top 6. I don't know. I can't really say it for sure. We will check it out later. But now, Dauphin with 3 points. Burakovsky, Spike Scoville is the third star. Beautiful job, everybody. Right after the game, Nicklas Backstrom, who is, by the way, the new captain of Washington Capitals after Carl Alsner was traded away, he wrote a really nice tweet. He said, "A lot of my guys just they got their first postseason victory. Couldn't be more happy for them. Trust me, they will get a lot more of those really soon." Yeah, that's really a nice thing to say for a captain. And it's really inspiring. And this is kind of an kind of a reply to Wade Simmons in a really classy fashion. So, yeah, really great job as a captain for Nicklas Backstrom. Okay, we tied this series down, and now we need to take the lead. And we're going to Philly. It's not such a long trip, but still. Okay, AFC Backstrom with 4 assists in 2 games, and Burakovsky with 3 goals. Yeah, second line led by our captain and Laurent Dauphin, who is one of those guys who got their first postseason victory. He has 4 points in 2 playoff games. Yeah, he was waiting for this for a long time. Okay, we're in the Philly. Let's try to play a good defensive game. I know it's tough for us, but let's do it. First period. Yeah, we scored 2. Burakovsky with 2 goals. What? He is really impressive. Basically from the same point, power play, and then in equal squads. Okay. Second period. Let's try to hold on to this lead. Second period. Yeah, Can you believe that? Burakovsky with his 3rd goal. He has 6 goals in the 3 games. Oh man, I'm speechless. Okay, third period. I know who will be the MVP of this series, and whatever happens, man, that's impressive. That's really impressive. And looks like Scoville is settled down, and yes, Spikey got his first shutout. And looks like we dominated in this game. Looks like it's all falling down into place finally. We got past, those jitters. We are now, have had a little bit of a taste. And this is, oh man, unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I know who will be the first 2 stars. Yeah, and Backstrom with 3 assists. He has 7 assists now. Man, what a performance by a second line. It's just unbelievable. I really didn't want to show you guys any more tweets, but this is really hilarious tweet from TSN. Captain Burakovsky had a little taste of NHL playoffs. He liked it so much he decided to eat the whole thing, and this is exactly how it looks like. Yeah, Milton Williams, he is injured. This is a little bit of a sad news. Hopefully we have some depth. Any depth, please. I don't know who to bring up actually. Yeah, I guess we have Beckett. Not perfect. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he can do. Okay, we can bring him up, and I think what we will do is we will put Archer up there. I think he's actually a great face-off taker, so maybe we should put him in the center. Cody Eakin, what's your face-offs? It's pretty much the same, so Archer can play there. And for the third line, Ross. Anybody can take a face-off? No, looks like not. So, well, what you gonna do? Looks like he's a winger. I think, yeah, Beckett. Oh, he's actually a great face-off taker. Yeah, it's great. It's just amazing. Okay. And where to move on? So, like I said before I saw the injury, Burakovsky really has a taste for NHL playoffs. 6 goals in 3 games with an NHL hat trick, 3-0 win, and he got a hat trick in the previous game. And this, I don't know. No, I don't want to say anything. This might mean something, but probably not. Probably all the fighting is still in front of us. So let's try and win another one. Okay, we're still in Philly. I want good defensive game first of all. So come on, first period. Okay, we allowed 1 goal. Marcus Foligno scored on us. Okay, second period. Let's try to tie it up. No, we could not tie it up. Virtanen, first line. Yeah, it produces. We're down 2-0. We need a quick one. Okay, yes, McGinn, thank you. His second playoff goal. And Backstrom, tie this up, the captain. Whoa, that's great. Okay, this might be... Okay, I will stop it for a moment. This might be a deciding moment of the whole series. We have a chance to really get the matters in our hands. We just need to get this goal. We just need to score it in overtime. So come on, guys. Come on, I believe in you. I know you can do it. Yeah! And who is that if not Burakovsky? His 7th goal in 4 games. Okay. That's just... It's as impressive as it gets. Man. I am really... This series is so full of surprises. Things come from different directions. It's not the same as I planned it, but it all ends up well. Well, it's far from end, but still. 3-1 lead is a commanding lead. One more tweet I just can't resist. It's from Shea Weber, and he writes the thing which is really smart. Everybody had a clear idea who will replace Ovechkin as a Caps superstar. Of course, he means Brookbank. And trust me, nobody thought it will be Burakovsky. I totally agree with that. Brookbank is kind of a silent in this series so far, but well, we still have at least one game ahead of us, and this is actually a great time to step up. But like I said, my idea of building and rebuilding this team is not to really concentrate on Brookbank because, well, he can be a great player and he will be one of those eventually, but we cannot put all this pressure on a 21-year-old guy. And we need the team to perform, and team is performing right now. And those of you guys who thought that we should keep Backstrom, you are geniuses. You are just, you are so smart, it's just ridiculous. Okay, this can be the last game, and for the last game, I always do minute-by-minute simulation. It can be the last game, possibly. I'm not saying that it will be, but I hope it will be. Okay, looks like it's... and Dauphin. Yeah. And another one from Beckett in his first game. Okay, no, it was his second, or it was first. I think it was second game. Okay, okay, and we are about to get into the third. Let's stop it for a second. And this game is in our hands. Scoville looks like he can really perform. Okay, I trust in you guys. Let's bring it home. We are in front of our home crowd. It's so great. Let's see. Okay, will it be? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a dominant, commanding 2-0 win, and we win the series against Philadelphia Flyers 4-1. And it looked like really tough series. It was not as easy as 5 games will tell you, because some of these games were tough. Some of these games we were lucky. We showed some playoff spirit. Yeah, Spike Scoville, he was a little bit shaky, but eventually he was solid. So yes, this is a great win. We will have a quick wrap up. Okay. Oh no, you know what? Let's do it a little bit different. Let's sim a little bit ahead. No, Burakovsky is injured in the last game. Yeah, that's the only reason why he was not able to score anything. But good thing, it's not a serious injury. He probably will be back in a shape by the time that we will be playing. Yeah, looks like it's fine, and no more injuries. Oh no, Williams is actually injured for a long time, so that's not good news. Okay, let's sim a little bit ahead still. Yes, and we will stop simulation, and we will be facing Columbus Blue Jackets. Yeah, with the shaven Ryan Johansson. Okay, now it's time to look at all the stats. This is the goalies. Scoville is up there. He's doing fine in both categories. Points, yeah, Backstrom and Burakovsky are leading the league. Dauphin is 6 wins. Yeah, that's the tie for wins, of course. It's a playoffs after the first round. Okay, Backstrom 9 assists, Burakovsky 7 goals. He's leading Dauphin with 3. Beautiful, and that's it. And let's look at the player stats for our team. Yeah, some of those guys really standing out, and for a moment looks like our second line is doing much greater job than our first line. Let's see if that's true. And I can see already that this is actually true. So Backstrom, Burakovsky, Dauphin, they scored 11 goals in 5 games. This is incredible, unbelievable. Beckett in 2 games got 3 points, playing the fourth line. McKinnon, Ross, looks like our fourth line really produced. Brookbank, 95 overall and only 1 assist in 5 games. And Mackey only 1 assist, and yeah. Okay, our second line scored 11 goals in these 5 games. Our first line scored 1 goal. So yeah, this is a slight difference in the performance. Yeah, what do you know? Let's look at the defensemen who did what. McKeown, of course, he produced some points. Jeremy Roy did a nice job. Okay, yeah, looks like our defense really held on. That's nice. And Altschuler had some playoff experience too. But Scoville, if you put away this first game, he haven't lost any other game after the first one. He won 4 in a row, dominant, allowed, I don't know how many, I think he allowed like 4, I think he allowed 4. So in the first game, he allowed 4 goals. In the next 4 games, he allowed 4 goals also. And he even have 2 shutouts. Great performance and shaky start, but he turned it around. And this is actually looking really good. And, well, I think it's all for today. Let's look at the playoff tree, see what's happening. Tampa Bay and Toronto. Boston. Oh, Boston. This team, with this 5-star goalie, Rosberg, they got swept by Toronto. And Tampa Bay had a nice series against Detroit. Well, Detroit still have some work ahead of them. They have some young players, but they need to really mature, looks like. Columbus have beaten New Jersey, and we dealt with Philadelphia. And on the East, Vancouver looks like they're going strong. LA, Jonathan Quick is still in there, so Vancouver and LA, this is the series that we will be having. We will be looking at it because, it will be a great series. And St. Louis and Calgary, the two underdogs, they won and will be playing against each other. Okay, so this is your final 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think it was fun. I think it was really great. Leave a like if you think so too, and thank you for a great support this series is getting. You write so many nice comments, and you watch and you like, and it really makes a lot of fun, and it kind of feels like a breakthrough, for me, because I really like doing this series, and thank you guys. Subscribe if you still haven't. You see, we're having a great thing going on. Follow me on Twitter if you're on Twitter, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.